Hello everyone, thank you for joining today's webinar presentation. In this session, we'll focus on the introduction of Alibaba Cloud ECS, Elastic Compute Service. My name is Chuan He. I'm from ECS product team based in China. Today, we are going to talk about ECS services, including the different features and benefits of using ECS. If we were to go through all of them, it would be worth holding several days of workshop. So today, we will just focus on our limited time on the basic introduction. The idea is to provide you with the overall understanding of what is ECS, and we will start with the background introduction of Alibaba Cloud and the ECS. Then there are several things we are going to cover, including the different types of virtual machines on offer, performance factors, purchase options, and how you can benefit from them. At the end of the session, I'll show you a short demonstration of the user experience, which will show you how easy it is to get started. Okay, first of all, what is Alibaba Cloud and what is ECS? Alibaba Cloud was founded by Alibaba Group in 2009, and 2 years later, we launched our Elastic Compute Service to the public. Since then, we have been supporting almost half of the cloud infrastructure market in China. And in this slide, you can see that the numbers of the year 2017. Then in 2015, in that year, we started to expand our service to the international market in order to support more people and more business around the world. As a reliable worldwide cloud partner, we now have 18 regions, 42 availability zones around the world which are in operation. And there are still 2 more regions under construction, one in the southwest of China and another in the UK. As we are operating multiple isolated availability zones in one region, you can use the different availability zones to build your own high availability architecture in a very, very easy and cost-effective way, which is normally costly if you were to build your own IDC. In early 2017, Alibaba Cloud was chosen as a cloud service providing partner of Olympic Committee through to 2028, which means Alibaba Cloud will use its cloud technology to support the Olympic Games, including the Games of Tokyo, Beijing, Paris, and Los Angeles. In the same year, Alibaba Cloud was featured in the Visionaries quadrant of Gartner's Magic Quadrant of IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service. So, actually ECS is a trusted cloud partner not only in China but globally. We assist all types of enterprises to expand their business globally, including the giant enterprises, startups, and individuals. Okay, after a short introduction, the question may come, what is Alibaba Cloud ECS? As many of you may already know, ECS is elastic virtual servers running in the cloud. The user doesn't need to worry about data center construction and operations, nor the deployment of a hypervisor and the connection to the server. You only need to specify the virtual machine type and size that you need, the amount, for instance, the amount of CPU, memory, and networking capabilities. Once you have your virtual machine selected, known as an ECS instance, you can then make use of it. You can install your applications and run your business. So, in other words, it enables you to manage your computing resources in a simple and easier way. And there is no need to worry about the complexity of the construction of your own hardware environment, that you can spend more time on innovating your core business. Moreover, as a cloud provider, we concentrate on the stability of the service we are offering and the security of your business, and as well as the elasticity, the capability of swift reaction upon the workloads on your server. I will share more details on this later in the webinar. To make sure that you select the right instance to meet your needs and to help you understand the concept of the variants of ECS families, let's look at the naming convention first. If you understand the meaning of the instance names, you don't need to check the specification all the time. Okay, let's look at this example. Obviously, ECS is a product name, and the second part denotes the instance family name. The instance types in one instance family share the same performance concept. In this case, the last two letters NE means network enhanced. In addition, the instances in the same family have the same ratio of vCPU and memory, but be careful, as this rule sometimes doesn't work. This rule doesn't apply to GPU instances. Okay. Moreover, the number 1 in this instance doesn't mean the generation of the instance type. The difference between instance family SN1NE and SN2NE is a ratio of vCPU and memory, but they belong to the same generation. The last part in green indicates the size of the instance. Large signifies 2 vCPU, X large signifies 4 vCPU, etc., etc. This rule applies on all the recent released ECS instances. In order to cover maximum business scenarios, currently we are offering over 20 enterprise-level instance families. In this slide, you can find that all the instance families are placed in different cells, differentiated by generation, architecture, and the purpose. Horizontally, there are 3 rows represent the different generations, and vertically, each column stands for one purpose. For instance, G5, SN2, and E are designed for general purpose, and at the same time, C5, SN1, and E are designed for compute purpose. There is one special instance family which is in orange, the elastic bare metal instance, which is based on the next generation virtualization technology independently developed by Alibaba Cloud. It features both the elasticity of a virtual server and the high performance of a physical server. Different instance families are designed for different scenarios, as you can see from this slide. Since it's quite complex and we don't really have enough time today to go through all of them, you can take a look first at this slide, and we will also try to organize a deep dive on it in another webinar, and we hope that we can help you to select the right instance corresponding to your business. Here, you can see some more instance families which are designed for entry-level scenarios. We recommend you to select the latest generation, which means M4, MM4, XM4, and E4. In addition, T5 is offered at a lower price and designed for burstable workloads, which means your base workload can't really fully use the capacity of the CPU, and may also you encounter some spikes in traffic. Okay, besides the various ECS instance types, since the creation of ECS services, we've added a lot of features on top of it. Currently, ECS provides a rich product portfolio in order to fulfill the different requirements of the complex business world. On the left side of the slide, there are the most basic components of a virtual server. ECS instance, as we just went through, and the storage is another important component for which we also provide various types for you. I will give you more details on it in the performance part, and in addition, the snapshot is something that we can't really ignore, as saving a backup for your data is a serious topic to assure the safety of your business. VPC, also known as Virtual Private Cloud, gives you the flexibility to build your cloud architecture in a logically isolated and secure environment. You are able to configure the route tables, network gateways, and the selection of IP addresses range. A security group can be used to control network access to ECS instances. You can specify inbound and outbound network traffic for each ECS instance, and also group the instances with the same security requirement. Elastic IP can be attached to the ECS instances within the managed private cloud and access them publicly. Images provide the information required to launch an ECS instance. Currently, we offer Windows images and the most used Linux images. We also offer enterprise Linux like Red Hat Enterprise through our marketplace. You can also import your own images by using image importing API and via the management console. Autoscaling. Autoscaling is a service to automatically adjust computing resources based on the actual workload. When demand for computing resources increases, autoscaling automatically adds ECS instances to cover the additional user requests, or alternatively remove instances in the case of workloads decreasing. Server Node Balancer is a ready-to-use service that seamlessly integrates with ECS to manage varying traffic levels without manual intervention. It monitors the health of each server and ensures high availability by automatically distributing application requests to servers with optimal performance in different availability zones. Resource orchestration service provides developers and system managers with a simple method to create and manage their Alibaba Cloud resources, not only ECS resources. Through our OS, you can use JSON to define any required resources, dependencies between resources, and configuration details. Our OS offers a template for resource aggregation and blueprint architecture that can be used as a code for development, testing, and version control. Templates can be used to deliver resources and system architectures. That's for our OS, and based on the template of our OS and API and SDK, you can conveniently manage your resources by a section of code. Elastic high-performance computing, whose short name is EHPC. This product provides users with an all-in-one high-performance computing service. EHPC is applicable to organizations in education and scientific research fields with demand for large-scale computing capability. EHPC supports applications such as HPC, AI, and large-scale data analysis. Simple Application Server is a new generation computing service for standalone application scenarios. It provides one-click application deployment and supports all-in-one service such as domain name resolution, website publishing, security, O&M, and application management. This optimizes the user experience of setting up a simple application and makes it easier for entry-level users to use cloud computing products. Supercomputing cluster. This product is based on elastic bare metal instance. With the help of the high-speed and interconnectivity of RDMA, SCC greatly improves network performance and increases the acceleration ratio of large-scale clusters. Alibaba Cloud also offers container service. Container service is a fully managed cloud container management service that enables you to efficiently run and manage Docker and Kubernetes applications on a distributed cluster of ECS instances. It replaces the need to install, operate, and scale your container cluster infrastructure. Dedicated host is actually a physical server fully dedicated to you or to one user with the capacity of creating ECS instance on this server in order to build a single tenant environment. This product provides the visibility of the physical server properties, and which can help the customer or help you to address compliance requirements and reduce the cost by allowing you to bring your existing pre-core, pre-socket, or pre-VM licenses. So above are some major products we are offering. If you are interested in knowing more details or want to discover more new releases, you can always visit our website, alibabacloud.com. So after an introduction of the different features we provide, let's take a look at why users select Alibaba Cloud as their cloud provider. For sure, it's not only because the various options available, but also because it can bring benefits that are very attractive to them, both for enterprises and startups. Besides the elasticity and scalability, which are the major advantage of cloud computing, there are four major factors to consider. First one, performance. Second one, reliability, and then security and also cost effectiveness. To start, let's talk about performance at the first place. Before you make your decision of which instance you wish to use, you should be considering the CPU performance, which CPU you wish to use and how many vCPU you need in order to cover your workload, and at the same time, of course, optimizing the cost. For the enterprise level ECS instance families, there are three main ECS types which are used. All of them are developed in conjunction with Intel specifically for Alibaba Cloud. The first one is Intel Skylake Xeon Platinum 8163. The base performance is 2.5 GHz and can be turned to 2.7. This CPU can be found in the latest generation ECS instance families like G5, C5, and R5. Intel Skylake Xeon Gold 6149 with a higher clock speed has a base performance of 3.1 GHz and can be turned to 3.4. This CPU is used in the family HFC5 and HFG5, which are designed for high-frequency computing. The third one, Intel Xeon E5 2682V4, is an Intel Boardware CPU, and the base performance is 2.5 GHz and can be turned to 2.9 GHz. It's available in network enhanced instance families. As you can see from this slide, it means SN1NE, SN2NE, and also SE1NE. Let's now look at the networking performance, and is another important performance factor. Alibaba Cloud provides at least 10 gigabits networking within its data center, and 25 gigabits networking is also available in several regions. We provide up to 7 million PPS, which is available in instance RE4 to 40 XNACH. And based on the 25 gigabits network infrastructure, the maximum internet bandwidth can be up to 35 gigabits per second, which is available in the instance D1 and E to 14 XNACH. By the way, by design, the network performance for ECS instances scales with instance size. So the larger your instance, the better network performance you can access to. If you have a workload that has demanding network requirements, please be sure that you have selected the right instance type. Alibaba Cloud also provides a wide variety of storage products for your instance, including the elastic block storage, EBS in short, based on the distributed storage architecture, and also local disks located on the physical server that an ECS instance is hosted on. Here in this slide you can find that the differences among the different types of EBS and local storage. On the left side is a local storage. Actually the price is lower and with higher I/O performance. It's more for I/O sensitive usage like database application. On the right side there are different EBS types. It uses a triplicate distributed system to provide 99.79% data reliability for ECS instances. EBS can be created, related, and resized at any time. Here I've listed two test results of the latest generation of EBS, which is called enhanced SSD, ESSD for short. It provides a much higher I/O performance and lower latency. Besides the high performance, ECS is also a reliable service which provides a competitive service level agreement. In our SLA, we provide 99 to 95% monthly uptime in case that your ECS exists in one single availability zone. In case that your ECS instances are deployed in more than one availability zones of the same region, the SLA we provide increased it to 99 to 99%. If your workload has peak and off-peak time and you care more about the swift reaction of the auto-scaling, the system is still reliable by launching and releasing ECS instance without manual intervention. Last but not least, taking the advantage of the load balancer and placing your ECS instances in different availability zones to build your high availability architecture for your business is a common best practice. Security. Security is an important consideration while implementing applications on the cloud. And with ECS, some multiple features can be used and can be implemented to ensure business security. First one, resource access management, RAM, is a resource access control service that enables you to centrally manage your users, such as your staffs, systems, and applications. And you can control users' access to your resources. RAM allows you to create multiple RAM users under your account and allocate them resource operation permissions. And the next one is VPC and security group. We have just went through them, so we pass to the next one. ECS disk ECS disk encryption function, which can be used to encrypt cloud disk and shared block storage. And this secure feature allows you to encrypt new cloud disks. You do not have to create, maintain, or protect your own key management infrastructure, nor change any of your existing applications or maintenance processes. In addition, no extra decryption operations are required. SSH key pair, or key pair for short, is a secure authorization method offered by Alibaba Group to remotely log on to your Linux instance. It is a different solution from the typical username and password authorization. The last one, the instance identity, is a part of the ECS instance metadata that describes and validates an instance. The instance identity enables you to quickly recognize an instance and provides authorization for each thing, such as charged software updates, access control, or application activation. Alibaba Cloud framework and solutions are verified by a wide range of different third parties, which you can see from this slide. From the ISO certifications to the payment card industry, from the Cloud Security Alliance to European General Data Protection Regulation. If you are operating in a regulated industry or you have compliance requirements to meet, you can find more details, more information on our website or through your Alibaba Cloud account manager. In order to save on budget, ECS provides different purchase options, and you can select the most suitable option according to your situation. For pay-as-you-go is a post-paid option. You don't need to pay 1 cent at the time of purchase. Rather, the usage is based on second count and charged on an hourly basis. It's ideal for short-term needs or workload peaks, but if you are looking for a long-term solution for your expected workload, you can sign up for the subscription ECS instance, and it will be much cheaper as you commit the usage for a certain period. We provide the subscription on a monthly and yearly basis. Weekly subscription will also be available soon. By the way, it's worth mentioning that the longer subscription you choose, the bigger discount you can benefit from. If you are still looking for a better offer and your workload is actually time insensitive, you can take a look at the spot instance for which you buy it for the dessert instance type with a very low price. You can refer to the price history to check how much you should buy it, and it can drop to 10% of the normal price. But make sure that you know only the first hour of the usage is guaranteed, and after that, your instance can be automatically released anytime when the market price is higher than the one you paid for. So now let's take a look at a real case study on how to save your cost by combining prepaid ECS and postpaid ECS. Imagine the blue curve is the workload of the day, and based on your experience, you know well the base workload most of the time and is quite stable. So this part it can be covered by a subscribed ECS instance, which is shown as the blue area of the chart. But there are two peaks in the day, one in the morning and another in the evening. You may not want to use subscribed ECS instance to cover all the traffic because it's a waste of the resources. Or in other words, is a waste of time, or is a waste of money. But you can't abandon the busy hour demand, since it will make your customer unhappy. So the pay-as-you-go instance is the ideal solution for this case. Using auto scaling with specific configuration, you can set up automated process that when the workload reach like 18% of the capacity of your subscribed instance, then initialize and pay-as-you-go instance to cover the increased demand and release it when the traffic going down. Playing with the different instance types and configuring the auto-scaling to dynamically fit your real business scenario, you can make your ECS architecture fully optimized. And in this table, we list all the purchase options we offer currently. One small tip here is that, as we mentioned before, the weekly subscription is yet to implement in the international market. If you are enterprise user, and you have a very stable expected workload for a long term, and you at the same time you have a strict budget plan, we recommend you to choose yearly subscription because the cost is very close to having your own IDC. For startup and individual users, choosing a long-term subscription is not always a good idea, as your needs might change greatly over time. Short-term subscription plus the pay-as-you-go instance could be a better combination for you. Okay, so after the introduction of the different purchase options, if you are interested in ECS services, you can sign up on Alibaba Cloud and benefit from our new user credit. You will be offered by $300 in your user credit, of which 50 is for elastic computing products. So get started with the credit given to you and test the performance and the usability to know whether it's suitable for you. Okay, how to get started? Actually, ECS offers multiple ways to ensure a good user experience. You can simply start with the management console, which is visible and easy to manage. I'll show you a small demonstration of the console management in the next slide. And at the same time, if you want to manage your resources in a more effective way, you can use the open API we defined for you and the command line as well. SDK is also available in Java, PHP, and Python. In order to ensure your user experience and enable you to manage your ECS resources through the full life cycle and to make your operation as easy to work as possible, we provide an optimized process called ECS Ops, which gives you a full control of your resources, not only when it's running, but also while the crash migration. There are rich options that you can trigger, and moreover, we give you the capability to schedule the system actions. Okay, so now let's go through a demonstration of using the management console to launch an ECS instance. First of all, log in to your account and you will jump onto the ECS console. If not, you can click on the ECS console icon and you will see by default the overview of ECS resources that you have in your account. By clicking on the instances in the left navigation panel, you will be redirected to the instance list page. This page, normally you will find all your ECS instances on the same region here. But in this case, we have nothing. So click on the Create Instance button on top, and it will open the ECS purchase page. On the ECS purchase page, you will find all the options you have, and is open to you for choosing. So you can select a region and an availability zone for where you wish to deploy your instance. Then you can select the instance type, images, configure the network, attach the disk, and of course other configurations. After all the configurations are set, and you can confirm your order. So after the confirmation of your order, it will redirect you back to the instance list page, and you will find that your instance now is in starting state. If you don't see it here, just refresh the list or refresh the browser. You'll find it in several seconds. Actually, it's extremely simple to manage your resources through the console, and you can also find many best practices online on our website. By the way, if you are looking for more OS images or images with pre-installed software, you can find them in our Marketplace, which is a store with a range of Alibaba Cloud images or third-party images and tools. It's also very simple to purchase from Marketplace. You just need to click and follow the steps. Then your ECS instance will be ready to use in several minutes. Okay, so that brings our presentation to a close. I'd like to thank you for joining today's session, and we appreciate your time and your attention. If you are interested in knowing more about ECS or wish to stay in touch with future development, I encourage you to visit our website at alibabacloud.com. You will find more detailed introductions and materials there. Thank you again. Bye bye.